everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and wear test on the SMASHBOX Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. There has been so much hype around this. I've been using this for over a month. Love it, but I've actually never done a wear test in general on any foundations. So I would be interested in kind of actually being intentional about checking in and looking at this on my skin throughout the day and see how long it lasts. Forgive me, I'm still getting over this fall cold that everyone seems to have. I have a different background. I'm trying something just different for makeup. It's very bright outside and I feel like this is a little bit more of a controlled lighting. My skin has a white overcast because I've been using, I recently switched my skincare to Roden & Fields, and this Step 4 Shine Free Lotion is very mattifying and actually has a purplish undertone. So that's a little why we gotta warm up my face, bring it back to life, get some, get some more moisture in there, and we will get me looking in a better place. Okay, starting off, I just have to mention, for me, this is a little drying. So I really need to like moisturize and use a primer that is hydrating, and I'm gonna take quite a dollop of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's been a favorite of mine for a while, and I'm just taking this all over. It is wonderful. I know people apply this with a beauty blender, but I just go in like a lotion on my hands and it's wonderful. Hey, I'm just filming in the bathroom. I created a new setup. Oh, your hair looks so nice. Andrew just came home. Thank you. Okay, I have actually been recently, this is dirty, but using this e.l.f. sponge blender, and I'm really impressed. It reminds me of the Real Techniques. I haven't really liked the beauty blender thus far, but I'm gonna be going in with my, sorry, my brushes are dirty. I know, people are gonna be like,
that's how you have acne.
Morphe M439. This is the absolute best. I need to clip up my hair. Okay, there we go. M439. Now, I will say this, a little goes a long way. You do not need to like over use this, because I feel like it does end up looking a little bit cakey if you just use too much. So I just start by just putting a little bit, that's it, on the brush. And I'm just gonna do that. I did add a tiny bit more, but a little goes a long way, and it is full coverage. Shout out to the new Roden & Fields skincare that I've been doing. I've only been using it for 3 days, and I have noticed a huge difference in my skin. So yeah, this is looking really good. I only like to do a very small amount of concealer because I feel like, again, for me it's a little bit drying under my eyes. So the shade in my Smashbox is 1.1 Skin Tone Fair Light, and then this is Light Chantilly, NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I do like this because it's not as drying, but I don't find it like super moisturizing. And then I take it on my eyelids because I have very veiny eyelids. And I've been liking to buff this out. I'm using this e.l.f. small stippling brush. I don't love this brush, but I can't find the one that I've been using because it's not like super small, but it does the trick. And now I'm just gonna set my face with this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. What I like about this is it's not super drying. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, which for me, I enjoy that because it helps not make everything look so drying and chalky. We're gonna move on to the face. My eyes are really simple and easy. I don't do anything crazy anymore, just really simple. So face, I'm going to warm up my face with this Hourglass Nude Bronze Light. It's very fair, but it just helps bring warmth without making it look too orange or unnatural. As you can see, I'm pretty pale. I did self-tan, but it's still developing, so probably need to account for that a bit. I'm gonna be going in with this Morphe Y3, kind of a big fluffy brush, and just swirling this around and just now that my face has a little bit of warmth, I'm going to contour with the Hoola bronzer. Oh, I'm hitting pan. I love this. I was late to actually try this and I am obsessed. I'm going to be taking my NARS Ibuki contour brush. Just create that line. And what I like to do is I like to take this e.l.f. blush brush, kind of dip into that, and blend it all out. For blush, I've been going back and forth. I love usually like a shimmery blush, but then I've also been really liking a matte blush. I've never been into matte blushes. I really do like this one. It's Blush Baby by MAC. And I'm just gonna take this on this Morphe Y8 blush brush, and I like to heavily apply blush, because for me, and I know for most people, it's the first thing that disappears. And I don't like to bring it onto the apples of the cheeks because I feel like it rounds them out for me. So just the sides and up. And then a little bit up here on my nose. And then I'm just gonna take this big fluffy Morphe E41 and just blend it a little bit together. Okay, well, good. I'm just gonna quickly contour my nose with this Morphe M441, and this is a shadow brush that I use too. I'm just gonna take Hoola. Now for the eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Pomade that will focus. See what it looks like. Like that. And I just dip into it with this Morphe Y23. This is in the shade Soft Brown. I thought I was filming. My eyebrows are done, and I dipped this brush into the Hoola bronzer, and now I'm just taking it into my crease and just blending that all in. pretty much all I've been doing. Sometimes I've been adding like a white matte on there, but after I set it, I'm pretty good. I might add a little bit of highlighter there. Speaking of speaking of highlighter, I have really been enjoying this Pixi Glossy Gossamer Duo. It's Subtle Sunrise. And obviously, as you can see, I've been using this one. And you know what, I might just take a little bit on my finger and put that on the lid for a little something special. Just subtle, and then in the inner corner. To brighten things up. And then for a highlighter brush, I actually lost mine, so I've been using this Sephora VIB Rouge. It's not supposed to be for highlighter, but I kind of like this. I just take it. It's a little bit more dense and thick, but I kind of like it. And this highlighter is so beautiful. I mean, a little goes a long way. Now to finish off my eyes, I'm gonna do some eyeliner. I'll come back because I cannot do eyeliner standing up like this. There's just no way. I gotta be like looking right in the mirror. So I'll be back to do my mascara and lipstick. Eyeliner is done, and I used the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. That is my absolute favorite. I'm gonna be putting on false lashes, and I'll do that off camera. But I'm gonna be using the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. So I'm gonna do like a good amount to coat the lashes. I mean, that's good mascara. Okay, before we move on, I just realized I forgot to set my face. I have the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Setting Spray. This is in the scent, I think this is Jasmine. I'm gonna cover my eyes, and I find that with the Smashbox foundation, it's really key to set the face, and that's only because sometimes the powders and things look a little bit separated, I find, on my skin, and so setting them helps everything like mold and meld and melt together. Okay, while that's drying, I'm gonna put on some lipstick. I'm gonna use this NYX Nude Suede Shoes Liner to line my lips, and I'm gonna kind of fill it all in. It's a little more pinky than nude, but I feel like that helps because my favorite my favorite lipstick, especially for fall, is this Rimmel Kate collab, Kate Moss, I think. It's number 14. It is kind of this brownie pink nude shade, and honestly I think this is a very universally flattering shade, but I love it, and I just find that doing the liner like this helps the lipstick stay, and for me the brown might be a little bit too much, so it helps bring the pinkier tones out. And this is a creamy lipstick, it's so nice. I think this is a really, really nice, natural shade, and I'm not a huge fan of matte lipsticks, but I also don't really love that super glossy, so this is kind of a satin finish, which I'm totally all about. So I'm going to put on some lashes, fix my hair, and I will show you the final completed product of this face and makeup. Okay, this is the finished look. I put on lashes, and I just decided to put my hair in like a loose ponytail. I'm gonna be going to the mall with my sisters. We're gonna have a little sister shopping day. So I'm gonna be doing some check-ins throughout the day, and then I'm gonna do a final check-in at the end of the day before I'm ready to wash my face and go to bed on how this Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation really stands up to the test of 24 hours. So I will see you in a little bit. So it's 5:12 and it's been about 6 hours since I applied my makeup, and I mean, this is a real, like, you can see my texture, but it is kind of coming apart at my nose and here. But my eyebrows, I did wipe them down, my chin. I have been trying on clothes, so there's also that. But other than that, I mean, you can see my texture, but that's normal. I think it's still there. It's still looking good. And I mean, it's been 6 hours of rigorous clothes trying on. So, not bad. Okay, I am home. It is 10 o'clock. So, the foundation has been on for almost 12 hours. So let's kind of zoom in and look. This is like so unflattering, but it has broken up in a few places and it looks a little like it's sitting on top of my skin right there. But it is definitely still on. I think from farther away, like, I still look like I have makeup on. And like, I can see it from the creasing of my forehead that there is definitely, I can still feel it, makeup. So, is it gone? No. Would this last another 12 hours? Probably not. And if it did, it would probably be patchy. So for me, it separates, but it's still there. This is, for me, probably the most long wearing foundation that I've ever had. Other than this, I've used the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Makeup Forever HD, Ultra HD. And that all I know is supposed to be long wearing, but did not last a full 12 hours for me. And literally by the 12-hour mark, my makeup would be gone. So the fact that there is still makeup on here, to me, is like so impressive. And from far away, it really does look like makeup. One thing is I did switch my skincare, so that could be maybe causing it to sit on top of the skin or be a little bit patchy. But for me, this is actually really good. You may be like, oh, that's not very long, but for me, it actually is. So I'm really happy with this. I give this like an 8 out of 10, which is awesome. Like 8.5. Anyways, I'm really tired. I really want to take this off my face, so I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again for another video. Good night, guys.